Welcome everybody to yet again another edition of Blacks in Motion right here at BVN at 8. And as always, it's your sports guy Cliff here giving you the hottest news in sports out there right now. And what just happened? What did we just complete? The first week of NFL football. So I have some glaring overreactions to some of the results from that weekend. And we're going to talk a little college football early predictions for the playoff system. But back to the NFL. I couldn't wait for this time of the year. I'm just so glad I have something to do now Sunday evenings, Sunday afternoons, on Monday nights. I mean, it's just football, football, football. It might seem like I'm overreacting a little bit, right? But I'm not. But I do have some overreactions to a few things that happened this past weekend. First, we're going to start off with the Seattle Seahawks. Guess what, folks? One of the best teams in the NFC, they lost. They lost to the St. Louis Rams. So the whole reaction is the Seattle Seahawks just flat out suck. Russell Wilson struggled. Marshawn Lynch struggled. They're horrible. The team is falling apart, and they're never going to win another game. Don't panic. The Seattle Seahawks are still the Seattle Seahawks. But they did show a few holes on defense, namely at the safety position, seeing that the holdout for Cam Chancellor is still going on. Guys, go ahead and get him back on the field so people can stop overreacting to a first week loss. Only problem is they play Green Bay, probably the other best team in the NFC, next week. And they could start off 0-2. And that begins a very deep hole to try to dig yourself out of. So come on, Seattle Seahawks. Now moving on to another overreaction. Did you see how the Tennessee Titans dismantled the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I mean, neither one of those teams are really that good. And both are quarterbacked by rookies at the center, under the center position. And for the Titans, who won the game by a great margin, is quarterbacked by ex-Oregon quarterback Marcus Mariota. Did you see him? He was 13 of 16 for 209 yards and 4 TDs. The efficiency, the scoring. So the overreaction is this guy should have been a number 1 overall pick. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's going to win the MVP this year. He's the greatest quarterback we've seen since sliced bread. Slow down, pump your brakes a little bit. Hey, I'm happy for Marcus Mariota that he came out and was able to be successful. There were a couple of mishaps with the Tampa Bay team that kind of led to that, but I will say this, some positives for Mariota. He looked mobile, he made great decision-making, which led to his efficiency, and flat out, he won. So look for Marcus Mariota to continue his success with the Tennessee Titans, but understand, and especially dealing with any quarterback, look at RG3. Go ahead and let him get a couple of years up under his belt before we start to determine whether or not this guy is an MVP Hall of Famer or anything like that. So look, check it out. When we come back from the break, we're going to finish talking about pros, and now we're going to move over to college. And we'll talk about Cliff's 4 teams that are already in the playoff hunt for the end of the year playoff bracket. Go ahead and stay logged on.